Hello class 6th. It's me Leena Devaya, your science teacher. Let us study a new lesson from science, that is separation of substances. What do you mean by separation? That is making it different from a mixture, or picking the things separately from a mixture is said to be separation of things. So in our daily life, there are many instances where we notice a substance being separated from a mixture of materials. It may be, for example, the tea what you prepare at home is separated by using a strainer after the tea is prepared. One more example is grain is separated from stalks while harvesting. Likewise, milk or curd is churned to separate the butter. We gin cotton to separate its seeds from the fiber. So you have studied about ginning of cotton, where seeds are separated from the fiber by the process of ginning. So often at home, what you will do when the vegetable curry is in your plate, you separate the vegetables or tomatoes or chilies found in the vegetable curry, isn't it? And you keep it aside by the plate. So that is known as separation of things. Why do we separate the substances? Because we need to separate harmful or non-useful substances that may be mixed with it in the mixture. Or sometimes we separate even useful components if we need to use them separately. So, we will study some common methods of separation followed in our daily life. Coming to hand picking. What do you mean by hand picking? Of course, if the substances or impurities are slightly larger in size. For example, we can separate stone and husk from wheat, rice or pulses by just picking them. Can you see the person sitting here with the grains and he is picking the impurities with his hand? That process is known as hand picking. In olden days also, people used to separate the small stone particles which was found in raw rice, and that method is known as hand picking method. One more method we have to study is threshing. What is threshing? We will study in detail. You might have seen bundles of paddy stalks lying in the field after it is harvested. So stalks are dried in the sun before the grain is separated from them. So each stalk has many grain seeds attached to it, and it is impossible for us to pick each grain seeds with our hand. So it is much smaller in size as compared to guavas or mangoes, which can be plucked with our hand. Guavas and mangoes can be plucked easily from trees, isn't it? But grain seeds are much smaller in size and cannot be plucked with our hand. So, threshing is the best method. What is threshing? The process that is used to separate grains from stalks are known as threshing. In the process, stalks are beaten. Okay, the stalks are beaten to free the grain seeds. They are beaten on a hard surface. It may be a stone or it may be a piece of wood or log. So the stalks of crop plant are beaten so that the grain seeds get separated from the stalks, and then it will be collected later. The hay is separated, the stalks is separated from the seeds. Let's study one more method, that is winnowing. Make a mixture of dry sand with sawdust. Okay, you have to do it at home. Take some dry sand and take some sawdust, mix it well properly. So if you see to the mixture, can you differentiate the components easily? Of course you can differentiate. The size of the particles would be almost similar. So can you separate the two mixture or the components present in the mixture with your hand? No, it is impossible, right? So what you have to do? The best method is you have to take a plate and put all the things together, or the mixtures have to be put together in the plate. Then you have to go out and stand at a raised platform. So you have to lift your hand also, you have to lift the plate to your shoulder height, then tilt the plate slightly. What will happen to the mixture? It slides out slowly. Here the sand and dust will fall separately. Why? Because the sawdust will be blown by the wind and it falls separately. The wind manages to separate the two components. This method is known as winnowing. Can you see the woman here standing in a raised platform where she has taken a plate and she has taken the mixture of sand and sawdust, where sand falls straight below the plate, whereas the husk particles or the dust particles is carried away by the wind and it falls at a certain distance away from the sand, isn't it? So that process is known as winnowing. What is winnowing? Method of separating components of a mixture with the help of wind is known as winnowing. Let us study about one more process, that is sieving. Sometimes we may wish to prepare a dish using flour. It may be maida flour. So in order to remove the impurities, what we will do? We will have sieve at home, isn't it? Have you all seen the sieves like this at home? Yes. We will pour this flour into the sieve, and what will happen? All the fine flour particles will pass through the holes of the sieve, while the bigger impurities remain on the sieve and the impurities can be separated. In flour mills also, impurities like husk and stones are removed from wheat or paddy grains by sieving method. A bag full of wheat is poured on a slanting sieve. So the sieving removes pieces of stones, stalks and husk that may remain in the grains after threshing and winnowing. You have seen this type of sieving in the buildings or construction sites also, where sieving is used to separate pebbles and stones from the sand.